Crown Prince Haakon of Norway inaugurates the Andøya spaceport in northern Norway. The princely family of Monaco view a new exhibition in Fontvieille. And the Imperial family of Japan host a garden party in Tokyo. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Wednesday, November 2nd, 2023. In Tokyo, their Imperial Majesties, Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako of Japan, hosted the traditional autumn garden party held in the Imperial Gardens at Akasaka Palace. Also attending the garden party were their Imperial Highnesses, Crown Prince Akishino and Crown Princess Kiko of Japan, Her Imperial Highness Princess Hanako of Japan, Her Imperial Highness Princess Akiko of Mikasa, Her Imperial Highness Princess Yoku of Mikasa, Her Imperial Highness Princess Hisako of Takamoto, and Her Imperial Highness Princess Saguko of Takamoto. Over 1,000 people from all walks of life, which is half compared to previous years, were invited to the garden party. Their Majesties and other members of the imperial family wore masks and walked around the venue for about a half an hour, interacting with their guests. According to the Imperial Household Agency, as with last spring's garden party, the IHA did not serve food or alcoholic drinks. The reason? To prevent the spread of COVID-19. In Luxembourg City, His Royal Highness Grand Duke Henri of Luxembourg attended a pontifical mass in memory of the deceased members of the Grand Ducal family of Luxembourg, held in the crypt at the Notre Dame Cathedral of Luxembourg. The mass concluded with the blessing of the graves. In Den Haag, His Majesty King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands held audiences this morning with the chairman of the Senate faction of the SP, Mr. Rick Janssen. The chairman of the Senate faction for the Party for the Animals, Dr. Nico Koverman, and the chairman of the Senate faction of the Christian Union, Ms. Tineke Heringa, at the Paleis House ten Bosch. Meanwhile, Her Majesty Queen Maxima of the Netherlands attended the 30th anniversary celebrations of Homestart in Culemborg. According to RVD, Homestart is a global program to support families. Quote, together with approximately 2,800 trained volunteers, Homestart offers help to parents with growing children. Families themselves indicate which everyday parenting tasks they want help with. Volunteers are linked to a family for a longer period to ensure continuity. With this support, Homestart tries to prevent small problems in a family from developing into serious and long-term problems. End quote. During today's celebrations, the Queen spent time meeting with parents, volunteers, and Homestart coordinators, as well as with researchers and scientists about the effects of the educational program. On Wednesday, Their Majesties held a meeting with 10 Dutch citizens at Paleis Noordeinde. According to RVD, the citizens recently wrote letters to Their Majesties about concerns they have, such as housing and social security. The meeting was an opportunity for Their Majesties to, quote, listen to the citizens' concerns and discuss with them further about the possibilities they see to strengthen society, end quote. This morning in Fontvieille, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco, Her Serene Highness Princess Stephanie of Monaco, and Mr. Louis Ducreuil presided over the inauguration of the exhibition entitled The Duchy Peerage of Valentinois, former fiefdom of the Grimaldis, held at the Museum of Stamps and Coins of Monaco. Meanwhile, their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Rothesay, arrived in Scotland this morning to meet with organizations supporting rural communities in Moray and Inverness. The day began with a visit to the Outfit Moray charity in Birkhead. Established in 2003, Outfit Moray is an award-winning charity that delivers life-changing outdoor learning and adventure activity programs to young people. In the afternoon, the Duke and Duchess visited Brodie's Hill Farm, where they met with members of the Lower Speyside Young Farmers as well as representatives from the Farmstrong, Scotland. According to Kensington Palace, both organizations are working to promote positive mental well-being in rural communities across Scotland, as well as to support local farmers. The day ended with a visit to the charity Day 1 in Inverness. According to Kensington Palace, yet again, the charity provides, quote, mentoring, training, personal development, and employability services to young people. Day 1 aims to equip young people with the social and emotional skills needed to succeed in life through mentoring and personal development programs. End quote. And finally, this morning, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Haakon of Norway presided over the inauguration of the Andøya spaceport, the first operational spaceport in continental Europe, on the island of Andøya in northern Norway. According to a press release, the spaceport is a fully owned subsidiary of Andøya Space, which has over 60 years of experience in the space industry. Quote, Andøya Spaceport is focusing on providing launch sites and related services for companies who wish to launch small to medium satellites into polar and sun-synchronous orbits. Andøya Spaceport operates a complete toolbox, including tracking radar, telemetry, and Ground 1 base flight termination systems. The location at Andøya is ideal with easy logistics and direct orbit insertion. End quote. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I will be back tomorrow on Friday, November 3rd, with all the latest royal news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful afternoon and a great day tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, again, have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.